Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the September Challenger class. If you are new to the class, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. The class recordings from the last two classes have been uploaded onto the YouTube channel, Parkinson Society BC, all in one word. If you're interested in having a look at some of those exercises we've done before, you are welcome to do so. Today is session number 3. So next week is going to be our final class, which is session 4. And today we are going to be using one equipment, and it is going to be a pillow. So a cushion or a pillow of some sort, ideally something that's small-ish, something that's not too big, so it's easy for you to hold on to. I will show you what to do in a moment. So that's all you need today is just a pillow or a cushion of some sort, something that's small enough for you to hold on to. The way the class will run will be we will do a warm up together, and then we are going to do a bit of an exercise circuit. So we've got 5 exercises that we're doing for 90 seconds each, and we're going to run through that twice. And then we're going to end with a cool down. And so there are no rest breaks given during the class. However, if you do feel like you need to sit down, have a rest, you are of course welcome to do so. Everyone's at a different level, so please be safe. If you do need a break, please take a break and then get right back into it if you can. If you do miss bits of this class, if you need to leave early, not to worry. The class is recorded and it will go onto our YouTube channel. Hopefully before next class. If you do have any questions today, you are welcome to type in the chat box, or equally, you are welcome to press on the raise hand function on your Zoom screen. And what I can do is manually unmute you, so then you can ask the question over voice if you prefer that over typing. But it is the Zoom webinar platform we're using, so you can't see anybody else pretty much, which makes a recording a bit easier because in that way we don't have any issues with confidentiality, those kind of things. Okay, so let's get started. Make sure you've got your cushion nearby. You don't need it right now, but keep it by you. Ideally something that is small enough for you to hold on to. And hopefully you can see me and hear me okay. And we're going to get started. We're going to start marching on the spot here, lifting those knees nice and high, swinging those arms as well. And we're just going to go for some simple marching to begin. Now, really important, as you're marching here, you want to make sure that your arms are swinging back just as much as you're swinging forward. So if I turn sideways, you can see my arms. I am not doing this, but I'm swinging my arms back just as much as they're going forward. Okay, keep going. Nice high knees stomping the floor. And when you're ready, we're going to travel it sideways. So you're still keeping your chest and your hips facing the front, but we're traveling sideways. Hopefully you got a little bit of space here. If you don't, that's okay. Just go sideways as far as you feel you're able to safely. And then go the other way. Just be careful you're not hitting any furniture around you as you're doing this. No injuries. So just be mindful of the space you've got here. Nicely done. And coming back to the middle, this time we're going to go forwards and back. Maybe let me turn sideways. I'm going to go sideways, so I have more room here. You're going forward and back in whatever space you've got. Just be careful on the backwards travel. Don't trip on anything. Make sure you look behind you. You're not going to hit anything. Nice high knee, still no shuffling. Big stomps, swinging those arms still. Nicely done. And then we're going to come back to the middle. And this time, we're still marching, but we are going to turn around on the spot. And then once you make your way around, you're going to go the other way. So you're still swinging those arms, still lifting those knees nice and high. You're still stomping the floor. We're just turning around on the spot. Make sure you're turning in a different direction every time so you don't get too dizzy. Nicely done. One more. And then we're going to spread those legs nice and wide. And we're going to go for our squats and our rising onto our toes. Squatting down like you're sitting in a chair. And then push the floor away. Spreading those fingers nice and wide. See if you can wiggle your fingers. Almost like you're doing the jazz hands. Good. Keep going. Squatting down. Push the floor away to rise. Squatting down. And rise. We're going to go for 5. And rise. 4. And rise. 3. And rise. Last 2. And rise. Last 1. Hold it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up, rising up. See if you can hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we're going to circle one arm back. Oops, let me turn sideways. I'm going to circle one arm back like so. You can keep facing the front. I'm turning sideways because otherwise you can't see my arms. So I'm circling one arm only backwards, one arm only. And then when you're ready, you're going to circle your other arm forward. So your arms are going in opposite directions. One arm is circling back, one arm is circling forward. You know, my hands are cut off a little bit at the top, but that's okay. So even though you're circling in opposite directions, you should have your arms reach the bottom at the same time and reach the top at the same time, ideally. Nicely done. Let's go for 3 more. 2 more. Last one, and drop the arms. Now your other arm is going to begin the circling backwards. So whichever arm you had circling forwards a second ago is now going to circle backwards. Only that arm. The other arm isn't doing anything just yet. Circling back. And when you're ready, your other arm is going to circle forward. So just like before, one arm circling back, one arm circling forward. Hopefully they're reaching the top and reaching the bottom at the same time. Nicely down. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop the arms. One leg forward, scooping with the opposite arm. Oops, maybe let me face you. So one leg forward, straight leg, scooping with the opposite arm, almost like there's something on the floor and you're scooping it up. Let me turn sideways so you can see me. Like you're scooping something up from the floor, opposite arm to leg. Sticking your bottom back. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Legs nice and wide. Spread those arms out nice and wide. And we're going to tip down to the side. Nice big stretch. Shoulders away from the ears. So here, remember, we're not just going like this with the arms, but we want the entire body to go sideways. Wiggle those fingers. Long necks. Folding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Drop the arms for a second. Float them back up. Same to the other side. Tipping down. Make sure we're not just moving the arms, but the entire body is tipping down. Holding it here. Long necks for 10. Oh, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back out. Legs in a little bit. Almost made you hold it for too long there. Okay, other hand. So you're going to take your hand, reach to the opposite hip. So grab onto your trousers, your shirt, whatever you got. Hand to the opposite hip. Other hand wrapping around to the other side. And then standing nice and tall here. You're going to twist yourself around to look at the back wall, but try to keep your feet where they are as well. Holding it here, growing nice and tall through the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Same to the other side. Take your hand, grab hold of the opposite hip. Then your other hand is going to wrap around the back to hold on to your other hip, and we're going to stand nice and tall and twist to look at the back wall. Try to keep your feet where they are if you can. So we don't want to be turning with our feet, because once you turn with your feet, you're not really doing a rotation anymore. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, hopefully you're warm. So we are going to do 5 exercises, 90 seconds each exercise, and then we're going to run through all 5 exercises again twice. So you're basically doing a circuit of 5 exercises twice. So the first exercise, you're going to grab hold of your pillow. So your pillow, your cushion, whatever you've got at home, something soft, not bouncy, something soft, okay? And small enough that you can hold in your hand. Okay, so we're going to turn sideways. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to do 3 pillow smashes into the floor like this, as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3. After the third smash, you're going to either jump or step to turn to the other side. So it looks like this. Jump to the other side, or if you don't want to jump, high knee marches with 4 steps to turn around, okay? And then we do the same thing on the other side, 3 pillow smashes. 1, 2, 3, pick it up, and you either jump or high knee march as high as you can to the other side. If you're marching, try to make it around in 4 steps or less. So we don't want to be doing this. We want to make the steps really distinctive, big stomps, try to make it across in 4 steps or less, or you do a jump, okay? Or you can mix it up between the two if you like. Okay, 90 seconds, we do 3 pillow smashes and then jump or step to turn around. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. As hard as you can. 1, 2, 3. Jump or step to turn around. Same thing again. Try to see if you can breathe out with every smash that you do. That'll help with that effort level. So you want to be as strong and as sharp as you can with the pillow throws, or the pillow smashes rather. Almost like you're smashing the cushion into the floor so hard that all the feathers are going to come out and the seams of the fabric are going to rip. Make sure you lift the arms all the way up each time. So we don't want to stay down here. We don't want to be like this. Lift the arms up before each throw. You got 30 seconds left. Remember, you don't have to jump. You are absolutely welcome to do the big steps, the big stomps to turn in 4 steps or less if you would like. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, nicely done. You can put your cushion away. 9 seconds, not too bad, right? Okay, next exercise, exercise number 2. Legs are going to be a little bit wider now, so they're going to be hip width or a little bit wider. And we are going to go for some squat punches. So we're going to go squat, and then as we come up, we're going to punch to the side. So as you come up, you're kind of pivoting to the side a bit. So you know, squat, punch, squat, punch, squat, punch, like that, okay? Are we ready? Yeah, 90 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to see if you can use the upward motion of the squat, using your legs to kind of drive that punch. So as you come up, you're using that upward motion to help you with the punch. Nicely done. Whenever you feel like you're not able to get enough effort, see if you can breathe out as you're doing the punch to drive that effort. Try to punch as long as you can, as forcefully as you can. Really extend those arms. Nicely done. You're 45 seconds in. You got 45 seconds left. You can do this. Remember to pivot. So if you keep your feet here, I don't want you to hurt your back, okay? So try to use those legs, pivot slightly, So you can really get that sideways punch. 20 seconds left. You're almost there. Keep going. If this is too fast for you, you can slow it down, but I want you to keep moving if you can. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, nicely done. Okay, our third exercise is going to be our movement contrast, or our big and small. So you probably remember this from a previous class. So we are going to start with the feet together, completely together if you can. So ideally, I don't want to see any gaps between the feet. Imagine I've glued your legs together if you can. Okay, so we are going to curl into as small of a ball as possible. And then from here, we're going to step out as tall as we can. So lift that leg as high as you can. Step out as wide as you can. Really spread those fingers, open the fingers. And then that same leg that stepped out is going to do big lift all the way back in. And then we're doing the same thing on the other side. Big step out like you're yawning almost. And then, oh, big step back in. It's really important that when you're doing this exercise, we don't just want to see this big lift on the way out, and then you do this on the way back in, okay? I'm exaggerating. I'm sure no one's doing it like that. But when you come back in, you also want a big lift all the way back in. Okay, 90 seconds. Are we ready? Okay, 90 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Big step out, reach, open those fingers. Big lift back in. Same to the other side. Big step out to reach those fingers. Big lift back in. So make your movements as exaggerated as possible, as big as you can, then as small as you can, as big as you can, and as small as you can. Make sure that you're lifting the legs nice and high, not just on the way out, but on the way in as well. How we doing? You got 45 seconds left. You are almost there. Big lift back in. Big lift out and big lift back in. Nicely done. Keep it going. Big lift. Big lift. You got less than 30 seconds. Keep going. Really feel the contrast here between the big and the small, hence the name movement contrast. You're going for as small as you can, and then as big as you can. Really extend those fingers. As small as you can, as big as you can. Extend those fingers for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. So our next exercise, I'm going to turn sideways because we are doing a floor kneel exercise. So I got a few options for you. So don't worry if you're not able to kneel onto the floor. That's okay. I'm going to give you some modifications in just a moment. Okay. So I'm facing sideways so you can see. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring one knee to the floor, then your second knee to the floor. Then you're going to bring your knee up into a squat position, touch the floor, jump up, and you start again with the kneel, up, into a squat, touch the floor, jump, and you restart. Now, the jump is optional. If you don't want to jump, absolutely fine. You can go down, down, up, keep in that squat position, touch the floor, reach those arms up, and you restart. Now, if this is too difficult, I'm just going to grab this chair here. If that's too difficult and you need to hold on, absolutely fine. You can do the same thing. You can go down, down, up. You can touch the floor, omit the jump, or you can add the jump if you want. If that's still too difficult, don't worry. What you can do is you can just go down, down, up, and omit the jump altogether. Or if you can't do that, single knee to the floor, come back up.
Single knee to the floor, come back up. If you can't put your knee on the floor at all, that's okay. Take a step back as far as you can, go into a lunge, come back up. Lunge, come back up. So it's entirely up to you which version you want to do. Please be careful. I don't want to hear about any injuries of kneecaps crashing to the floor. So just be mindful. You can put a pillow under your knees if you like. Be careful with this one. Okay, are we ready? 90 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, down, up into a squat position. Touch the floor, jump up, or omit the jump if you don't want to do that. And the same thing on the other side. Down, down, up, up. Make sure you do soft landings. If you are choosing to jump, please be careful. Soft landing, no elephant legs, okay? We don't want to hurt our knees or our shins. Please be mindful here. Remember, you do not need to add the jump. You can just reach your arms up to the ceiling, up to you, but try to get that squats before you do the down and up if you can. Remember, you can hold on as well, so please be careful. Take your time with this one, getting down. You got 30 seconds left. You're almost there. Remember, if you absolutely need a break, please take a break and get right back into it if you can. Last 20 seconds, you're almost there. Last 15. Nicely done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so last exercise, exercise number 5. I'm just going to move the screen over. Okay, so last exercise here, you are going to find a wall. So we are going to go for some wall push-ups, and here's what we're going to do. You're going to put your hands flat onto the wall. Make sure your elbows are straight and you're standing straight up. And then keeping your hands on the wall, you're just going to walk your feet away. So you're kind of on an incline here. So if I were to take my hands away, you kind of go forward into the wall. Not that I want you to do that, but the idea is you're putting weight onto your arms. And we're not sticking our bottoms back or tucking underneath. We're nice and straight in a plank position. Okay, here's what we're going to do. You're going to lift one leg up, and we're going to do a normal push-up and then a Spider-Man push-up. So you bring your knee towards your elbow, but not actually touching the wall. Same to the other side. Single leg push-up, Spider-Man push-up, knee to elbow, and you reset, okay? So maybe let me go this way for a second so you can see. So I'm taking one leg up, normal push-up, up towards the elbow, but not touching the wall, Spider-Man push-up, and other side, okay? Are you ready? 90 seconds. Find a wall. Hopefully there's nothing on the wall that you're gonna accidentally hit your head on, so just be careful. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to breathe through this. Try to keep your body in one line if you can, so don't let your bottom stick out or sink underneath. One straight line from your shoulders to the heel if you can. Nicely done. Oh, I just realized my arms are cut off a little bit there. Maybe let me do it this way. It's hard to get the angle right in this room, but hopefully you get the idea. If you need a break, feel free to take one and get right back into it if you can. You've got about 30 seconds left. Try to keep your body in one straight line if you can. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. You've only got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake out those arms. Okay, so we've done 5 exercises. And we're gonna run through that one more time, and that's it, and we're done. Okay, so grab that pillow again, or cushion, whatever you've got. Remember, something that's small enough that you can easily smash into the floor. So if it's too big, it's hard to hold and it might kind of flop everywhere. And just make sure whatever you're smashing into the floor is not bouncy. So don't use a ball because you're not going to be able to exert as much effort. You want it to be something that's soft so that it takes a lot of effort to make the smashing down into the floor. So remember this one, you do 3 smashes like this. 1, 2, 3, pick it up. You either jump to the other side, or if you don't want to jump, big stomping steps to turn, hopefully in 4 steps or less, and you restart again with the 3 smashes. Okay, so it's a pillow smash, not a pillow drop. So you want to make sure you're smashing as hard as you can, make as much noise as you possibly can. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 3 pillow smashes. 2, 3. Breathe out as you're smashing. It'll help with that effort level. Remember, you're going for as hard as you can. Make as loud of a noise as you can, but make sure you stand all the way back up in between each throw, so we're not throwing down here. You're lifting all the way up, smash. Lifting all the way up, smash. So make sure you get all the way back up every time, and we're not just bending over as we're doing the smash for the entire exercise. Nicely done. Good. You've got 45 seconds left. As hard as you can into the floor, make as much noise as you possibly can with the cushion. Remember, if you can't jump, you are welcome to do the big step across. Nicely done. Big jump. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, put your cushion away. Okay, second exercise here. We are going back to our squat and punches. So remember, it looks like this. Squatting down, and then as we come up, we pivot our back leg, and we do punching over to the side. Okay, so 90 seconds. So remember, when you are doing the punching, what we don't want to see is this, right? So we're not keeping our feet on the spot and just kind of rotating through the back. We want to be a little bit careful here. So we're squatting down, and as we come up, we're sort of pivoting. So this becomes my back leg because I'm punching this way. So you're kind of pivoting on that leg, and you're coming back in. You're pivoting on that leg, and you're coming back in. Okay, 90 seconds. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So really think about how much effort you can muster in those punches. Breathe out as you're doing it. How much effort can you muster in the punches? Really pivot. Use that driving force from the leg to get you up. So from the squat, you're using the legs to drive up, to drive the force of the punch. Really extend those arms. How far can you punch? If someone's standing really far away from you, how do you reach them? Really extend the arms. Nicely done. Keep it up. 45 seconds in. Keep breathing. Squat, punch, squat, punch. 30 seconds. If this is too fast, please feel free to slow it down, but you're still trying to increase your amplitude of the punches and the force as much as you can. Nicely done. Last 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Well done. Okay, you got 3 exercises left, and then we got a cool down. You're almost there. Okay, our next one is our movement contrast, or our big and our small. So we're thinking about bringing those legs in together, like you glued your legs in, feet together, and we're getting down into as small of a ball as you can. And then big lift up, reach out, open those arms, spread out those fingers as wide as you can go. And then again, big lift and in. Same to the other side, so you're starting small and big, as wide as you can. And on the way in, big lift in. Now, really important, when you're going out, we're not just lifting the leg wide and then coming in like this, but when you come back in, you're also lifting the leg nice and high. So it's almost like you're standing in tall grass and you have to clear the grass. You gotta clear the top of that tall grass every single time you come back in as well. Okay, 90 seconds. We got 3 exercises left, including this one. You can do this. Are you ready? 90 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Big lift, reach. Big lift, back in. Big lift and reach. Big lift, back in. Good. Keep going. Big lift, back in. As big as you can be. Wiggle those fingers. And as small as you can be. So when you're big, you're extending that movement to your fingers as well. You're really reaching those fingers as wide as you can possibly go. 45 seconds left. Big lift. And big lift. And nicely done. Keep going. 30 seconds, big lift. How wide can you go? And how small and low can you go? Lift the legs nice and high, even when you're coming back in. 15 seconds, big lift. Keep going. Nicely done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, hopefully you didn't fall over like I did on the last one. Okay, 2 exercises left. Our next one is going to be our floor kneel. So this is the one where we went down, down, up into a squat position, touch the floor, jump up, or if you don't want to jump, touch the floor, reach up, and then we do it again. Remember, you can hold on if you need, so put another chair here. You can hold on the entire time, or you can just do single knee. Or if you can't get the knee down, that's okay. Step back as far as you can. Go for a lunge, coming back up. You can hold on if you need, lunge, coming back up. Okay, so whatever version you like, you've got 90 seconds here. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, down, up into a squat position and jump. Same to the other side. So just remember with this one, you want to be nice and careful with your knees. No one should be smashing their kneecaps into the floor. We want to be careful. And then when you jump and land, soft landing. So no one landing with straight knees, right? So remember, if you don't want to jump, you can just reach up. That's okay as well. So if you don't want to jump, touch the floor, reach all the way up, and then same thing again. Nicely done. Nice soft landing. If you can, you've got 45 seconds left. Nicely done. Nice soft landing, soft landing. Last 30 seconds. Keep it going. You can do this. You're almost there. 20 seconds. Breathe through it. You're almost there. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Nicely done. Okay, you've got one final exercise left, and then we got our cool down. So we are doing our wall push-ups. You're gonna put your hands onto the wall, walk your feet away. Remember, your arms are straight, and from your shoulder to your heel, you're making one long continuous line. So what we don't want to see is your bottom stick back or you sag in the middle. Keep yourself in that one long position. And then we're going to lift one leg up. So you're doing a single leg push-up. And then you're going to reach the knee to the elbow and do a Spider-Man push-up. And then you repeat on the other side. Okay? Maybe let me do it this way again, because I think it was easier to see this way with you behind me. Okay, are we ready? 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep your body in one straight line if you can. Don't let yourself stick your bottom back or stay in the middle. Breathe. Hopefully the wall that you've chosen has nothing sticking out, no shelves or anything that you can accidentally hit your head on. So just be careful, no injuries, please. Nicely done. Nicely done, you guys. Keep going. Remember, from your shoulder to your heel, one straight line. One straight line. 30 seconds. See, 90 seconds isn't too bad. Better than 120. Good, keep it going. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nicely done. Come back to the middle, legs nice and wide. Float those arms up, shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to tip down to the side, reach those fingers away from each other like you're reaching to the floor. And just notice here, if you're able to bend a little further than you did at the beginning. And come back up. Drop the arms, float them back up again. Same to the other side, tipping down. Reach those arms away from each other. Keep your shoulders facing forward, your chest forward. See if you can reach a little further than you did earlier. Coming back up. Drop the arms, one more to each side. Float them up. Reach a little further if you can. Wiggle those fingers, reach toward the floor. And coming back up, drop the arms. One more to the other side, reach. Leaning over, almost like you're trying to reach the floor if you can. Coming back up and drop. Bring those legs in a little bit more. Take your hand, grab hold of the opposite hip. Other hand wrapping around the back, grab hold of the other hip. Stand up tall and twist yourself around. Keep your feet planted if you can. You're trying to look at that back wall. And releasing to the other side. Take your hand, grab hold of the opposite hip. Other hand wrapping around to the other side, nice and tall. Twisting yourself around. Nicely done. Nice and tall, nice and tall. And release. Okay, we're gonna grab a wall. You're gonna bring one leg forward, one leg back. So the front leg is bent, the back leg is straight, and you're trying to reach that heel, the back heel towards the floor as much as you can. Stand up nice and tall. You should be able to feel a stretch in the back calf. If you don't, go a little lower, bring that leg out even further and really pull that back knee straight. If you're feeling like you're not able to keep the knee straight and your heel is too far off the ground, bring it in, okay? Hold it here. And coming back up, same to the other side. Front knee bent, back knee straight. So trying to straighten that back knee, reach that back heel to the floor as much as you can. Holding here, hopefully you can feel it in the back calf. Holding here. And coming back up, okay. Legs nice and wide. You're going to reach your hands to one side, bend that knee, stick your bottom back. So from the side, I'm going like this. I'm sticking my bottom back as far as I can. One knee is straight, one knee is bent. I'm sticking my bottom back behind me. And keeping your back straight if you can, but sticking your bottom back. So you should feel it in the inner thigh there, holding it. Coming back up, same to the other side. Bending back, so you're keeping your back straight, but you're sticking your bottom back as far as you can. The straight leg, you should feel it in the inner thigh. Holding here. Keep breathing. Nicely done. Coming back up, let's do one more to each side, same thing. Stick your bottom back. Keeping your back straight if you can. And coming up, same to the other side. Sticking your bottom back as far as you can. And coming back up. Now, I'm going to turn sideways, stick one leg forward, keep that front leg straight, back leg bent. You're going to reach your fingers down as far down that straightened leg as you can. Even if it's your thigh, your knee, your shin, your heel, whatever you can reach is fine. Try to stick your bottom back as far as you can. Keep that leg straight. And you should feel it in the back of that thigh. And coming up, same to the other side. Sticking your bottom back as far as you can, reaching down as far as you can. The leg should be straight and you should feel on the back of the thigh. Nicely done. Coming back up. Okay, we're going to do our thigh stretch, the front of our thigh now. So you're going to grab hold of the leg. So grab hold of the ankle and you're sticking it back. You're pulling it towards your bottom, knees in one line, and you want to push your hips forward. So your legs not like this or like this. You're keeping your knees together in one line, and then you're pushing your hips forward to feel it in the thigh. Now, if you are not able to hold on, that's okay. What you can do, you can grab a chair, and you can just bring that leg onto a chair or a stool, whatever height you can manage, but you're still keeping your knees in line and you're still pushing your hips forward to really feel that stretch in the thigh. Okay, so whether you're holding on or not, it's up to you. Okay, and we're gonna release. Same to the other side. So remember, you're either holding onto the foot and pulling it up, or if you can't, bring it back behind you, as long as your knees are in line. So don't let your knees come forward or to the side. Keep it in one line and you're pushing your hips forward so you can really feel it at the front of the thigh as well. The front of the hip, sorry. Holding it here, keep breathing. Nicely done. And release. Let's do one more on each side because I think this one's always a little bit challenging for some people. So pull that foot up towards you, push the hip forward, or bring it back behind you, whatever you can manage. Knees in one line, really think about pushing the hip so you can feel it at the front of the hip as well, okay? So you should feel it in the thigh, but in the hip as well. Nicely done. And release last time on the other side. So remember, you can either hold onto the foot, Pull it towards your bottom or put it on the chair behind you. Knees in one line, push the hip forward. Whatever you can manage. And release. Okay, well done, everybody. That's it. You are done. Thank you for joining us for the September Challenger week number 3. So next week is week number 4 and also our final session. Don't forget that the videos are all recorded and they're uploaded onto YouTube. So session 1 and 2 are already on the YouTube channel. Today's class should go on the YouTube channel sometime next week, hopefully before the class, before the final class, so that way you can review some of the exercises if you like. Hopefully you've enjoyed the series so far. If you do have any questions, you are welcome to write in the chat box, or you can use the raise hand function and I can help on your mic. Or if you think of questions later, you're of course welcome to drop me an email. I will maybe put my email in the chat box here, just in case. And you are welcome to contact me on that email, which is syu@parkinson.bc.ca if you have any questions. And that's it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Same place, same time. Okay, thank you, everybody. Bye.